All right, so let's have a look at NVDA. So Nvidia stock today plus 1%. Yesterday we chopped around. This is an hourly chart of the stock. You can see we are between 110 and 105, 104 range for the last 2-3 days now, after this huge 10% or so drop in a single day, which is for a large cap. Again, we were talking about this many times, that the stock is trading with a big range, which, ultra short term means that it could be topping like ultra short term by 1 to 3 months. It has been trading with pretty big range. Average true range for the stock is very large. So they have dividend, and we have pretty big option expiration, which is September 20th. And also this week is very short week. Next week we should see volume pick up. But what I'm watching going forward from here for NVDA stock. But before we jump into this one, here are the few things. Like, very first thing, put to call ratio going into that September 20th. We do have pretty much a lot of call selling going on and a lot of put selling going on as well. Because after reporting earnings and after this 10% move, anytime stock moves a little bit outside of its range, implied volatility goes higher and market makers try to capitalize. And this has been the number one mostly traded stock option throughout this year and last year as well. So pretty similar action. Maximum pain for September 20th, 102, not too far away where we are sitting at the moment for NVDA. But what I'm watching, so ultra short term, yes, for this week there was a lot of put selling, $100 puts, a lot of people looking at this level as a psychological point, and then a lot of 106 calls being traded as well. I think those are sells. And I'm going to be watching below $104 level. Yes, this $100 level, and then below 95. But I think that NVIDIA can definitely test 200-day moving average. But it may not be easy, smooth, dump trade for many people. This one right here was pretty volatile move down, but it may not look like this. It can just chop around to the upside. You can see yesterday how it tried to push, almost like trying to recover this 10% drop, but you can see that sellers are still present, but overall in the market the volume is not significant. And also next week, well, we're gonna everyone is back from vacation basically next weekend. Volume should pick up. And also a few more things. Tomorrow we have employment situation, non-farm payrolls, and basically unemployment rate is going to come out. Market will react to that. Those are the levels. And then FOMC meeting we have in 12 tradings, and basically in 12 days actually. And at the moment, September 20th, a lot of people basically split. We were a little bit higher. A lot of people were saying that we will, even right now, if you listen to anybody who's out there, like economists, whatever, who are they, analysts, that there's going to be one rate cut, 0.25. But a lot of people betting very recently that maybe there's going to be 2 rate cuts. So 41% probability of 2 possible rate cuts in September meeting. And I have no idea what they're going to do, but we know 100% that there's going to be at least 1 rate cut. Okay, and then we will see how market reacts from there. But going into that option expiration, I don't think that it's going to be easy move flush down, which is, even though it can do, because clearly at the moment we have lower highs for the stock, which means we are trading at, we are in a downtrend for the last 2.5-3 months or so after putting this top, unless we make a new, break out of this downtrend, which is I mean, very first level would be for the stock to get back above is 5-day, 20-day, and then 50-day. But this is trading below all of its moving averages, and I just trade momentum. And anytime I look at any stock, large cap especially, where it's trading below its 5-day and 20-day, I'm at least neutral or bearish. But I will not buy. I'm not a discount hunter. I cannot pick bottoms, so I don't trade these setups. SOX, which is semiconductor ETF index, basically index that I follow. Today you can see last 2 days it's been hovering around this 200-day moving average. So can it go lower? Because at the moment, let's just measure this move for SOX just as an index as a whole, 12.5% up year to date. So it's not outperforming the market at the moment. So underperforming maybe S&P 500 at this point, but can it go lower? A lot of people may be looking at it and thinking that is it forming maybe sort of a head and shoulders here, SOX, because you can see that not many, I mean, except for NVIDIA, not many chip makers are out there doing well. Maybe we have this head and shoulders. Maybe we'll test 4,600 and then just chop around a little bit, and then maybe crack lower going into the election, where I don't know. Well, we will see. Well, 2, 4, 5, 10%, 20%, whatever the correction is, because up to 10%, yeah, we have maybe even up to 20% actually, technically speaking, is a correction territory. But we will see. But I'm watching particularly for NVIDIA that it is going to test this 200-day moving average at some point in the next 2 months. And to the upside, any move NVIDIA is going to make to the upside, I will consider it as a possible opportunity to short it and possible opportunity to trade it to the downside because it is in a downtrend. So that's the very basic, simple update for NVDA. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.